What's up, guys? Brett here with Double Shots, and today I'm excited because we are doing another technology video. This one we have actually never done before. Usually you hear me talk about T-Mobile, Verizon. I've talked about Metro PCS before in the past. But today we're actually knocking out that third carrier on the market. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is, cameraman?
AT&T.
AT&T, that's right. We have never done a video over AT&T Wireless. So before we get started with everything, I am not getting paid anything in conjunction with this video. I'm not getting sponsorship. I'm not getting anything for free. I've done everything independently. I'm telling you everything independently, based opinion, how I feel about their network. And keep in mind, this is actually St. Louis market that we're actually talking about with AT&T. But I'm also going to go over some of their plans and everything from there. Now keep in mind, I'm not telling price because the price differentiates based on how many lines you get. Of course, the higher up you go with how many lines you get, the better discount you get going from there. So let's go ahead and get started. Once again, I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting sponsored. I'm not getting anything for free. Wireless. We all need it. We all have to have it. We all have to have one part of it and everything. So in the St. Louis market, AT&T is a very, very good company. I'm going to tell you what. And here's one of my things I've actually learned in the past when using service providers and everything. T-Mobile is great. T-Mobile's awesome. I like their promos. I like what they have. They work great in the St. Louis market too. However, one of the things is AT&T has a little bit more coverage piggyback than what T-Mobile actually does in the St. Louis market. And it's more or less when you get out into those rural areas as far as on things where you start to see those advantages, maybe with AT&T as compared to T-Mobile. I mean, and one of the things is I did a video this past week in Calvert, Kentucky. That would have been one that would have been nice to do, see what AT&T had in Calvert City, Kentucky. But I was not able to do that. The next time I'm that way, I'll have to go ahead and do one of those, and I'll be able to show you a comparison between T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T on that. But when it comes to your country, rural areas where really you are in the middle of where there is no coverage, AT&T seems to have something that's usually there. So that's a +1 on them and everything. So let's go ahead and talk some of their plans. They have three-tiered plans. They're all different. They all have different things. Now, everybody with 5G going from there, and I'm going to go ahead and show you on my phone. I actually do have 5G. I'm actually using a Samsung S21 Plus. I'm using that phone, and so far it's worked great, call quality and everything, and I do. I have 5G access to where I'm able to go ahead and do everything. So that being said, let's go ahead and go on to 5G Plus venues. Now, 5G Plus is something, I would call that more of their experience, more of the actual 5G, true 5G as compared to lower quality spectrum. However, the 5G service here in the market, just by standalone, not plus, is actually fairly decent, believe it or not, and I'll show you a couple speed tests in a few. But if you're wanting to get 5G plus, they are in select cities and select states. So such as California, Colorado, DC, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Minnesota, Nevada, North Carolina, Texas, Utah, Washington, Wisconsin. Now keep in mind, they're in select cities in each of those states that I just named off for 5G plus. So that would be true, you know, their highest frequency wave 5G actual services going from there. So let's go ahead and start with their plans that they have. So they have three plans. Their first one is what's called the AT&T Unlimited Starter. I'm not telling anybody prices because prices differentiate per market, taxes, the whole 9 yards of it. So this one is basically your bare bones of everything to get you started with things. It gives you unlimited talk, text, data. It doesn't really tell you how much talk, text, or data you get, especially on the data portion. They do give you 5G access. You get unlimited talk, text, and data in Mexico. And then you get unlimited texting from the US to 120 plus countries. You get standard definition to watch everything in. Then you get your standard mobile security. And that standard mobile security, that's going to go up feature-wise in the next two. But it only includes spam and fraud. No caller ID included in that plan. As well, you also get, what's it called here? I think it's called Stadia Pro 6 months streaming. So if you're the pro streaming, if that's a benefit for you, you get 6 months of it going from there. Then you can go up to what their plan is called an AT&T Unlimited Extra. This includes unlimited talk, text, data, 50 gigs of premium data, which will probably be your 5G access. Now keep in mind, on your starter, you didn't have mobile hotspot. So if you don't need mobile hotspot, if you don't need some of the features, then that would be great for you. So unlimited talk, text, data, 50 gigs of premium data, 5G access, unlimited talk, text, data in Mexico and Canada. You get the standard def to watch all your videos in again. However, you get the advanced mobile security, which has the caller ID, identity monitoring, spam filters, spam and fraud filters. So it has more stuff. You have your antivirus included with that as well too. So if you're looking for something, instead of having to download one, that's a plus for you. Plus you get yourself the 50 gigs of premium data included with it. You get 15 gigs of mobile hotspot. So you can tether your phone for 15 gigs. After that, it's done. It's taken away, going from there. Now, when you go up to their AT&T Unlimited Elite plan, this is where you get some more stuff included. So, for example, you get the unlimited talk, text, data, 100 gigs of premium data, which would probably be your 5G access as far as off of it. You get HD stream quality. You get 30 gigs of mobile hotspot data. You get the advanced mobile security, which is caller ID, antivirus, identity monitoring, your spam and your fraud. As well, the Stadia Pro 6 months of streaming, and that's actually included on each the Elite, Extra, and the Starter plan. The Stadia Pro 6 months. You get unlimited talk, text, and data in Mexico. Same thing as far as the unlimited texting from US to 120 countries. You get that as well in addition too. So they're all good plans. What the benefit though is how they bundle it going from there. However, the Elite also includes HBO Max. So if you're an HBO Max fan, gotta have that. And it's actually a good service for HBO Max. There's a lot of cool content on there. It's a plus to have that Elite. Now, the more lines you add, the better steep discount you get as compared to the initial amount of lines that you have. So if you have one line, you're not going to have as much of a beneficial savings as having 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. going on from there. But also, it's one of those things of you get to choose kind of what you want with them as well too. So from that starter to the advanced or to the unlimited, they're pretty good selection. Again, in the St. Louis market, they have very, very good coverage. Now, one thing I do want to point out here, because I'm going to do a speed test for you, everybody. It says here on my phone, and I'm going to point this out 100%. It says 5G here. I'm not sure if you see the 5G. But then we go down here, and it says LTE. So this is just data. It says LTE, but it says I have 5G up there. So I'm not sure if it's something with the server. I know sometimes when server to server, it does that for T-Mobile sometimes too for me. So some people, as they call it, is 5G, in their opinion, could be considered as pretty much overhyped LTE, which it could be. But now, here's what the data speeds St. Louis market are. If it can go any faster. There we go. Let's see what it does. Here we go. And I don't have a data warning, just to let you know. 209 so far, and this is at 211 on the download. .11 on my upload. So that is not bad speeds one bit at all. Even if it's LTE services, that's really pretty phenomenal. Now keep in mind, I do live near a tower as well for data, so that's pretty amazing speeds. It's faster than my T-Mobile or what I've ever shown with T-Mobile or Verizon and my St. Louis market have actually done. So another thing I'm going to show you here too, because this is kind of a bonus for everybody. I'm going to show you the difference because here's T-Mobile, and I have T-Mobile. Here we are. Let me see if I can go into the St. Louis market and do this as well too. Let me see here. Timeout. Sorry. Let me see what it does if I go into the St. Louis market with that. Okay. Let's just go ahead and keep it there. We'll keep the servers the same. And here's what we're going to do. You can see T-Mobile, and you can see AT&T, right? Mm-hmm. What I want you to do for me is press the go on this one. No, this one, Dylan.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. And we're going to see which one has faster speeds. This one's T-Mobile, and that's in 5G. This one is AT&T. Even though it says 5G up there, it says LTE down below. Look how much faster my speeds are in comparison between them both. On the download, I'm 189 compared to 47.2. As compared to the upload, T-Mobile actually had the advantage on that compared to AT&T at 15.2. So there are some differences going on from there. Better network quality-wise, I've noticed as much as I like my T-Mobile, AT&T does have some more advantages. Like I said, in rural areas, AT&T works phenomenally. Never had a problem with it as compared to sometimes when I get into rural areas with T-Mobile, there's no coverage whatsoever, which is kind of a downfall going from there. So those are some important factors to be able to have going from there. And as you can tell right there, speed-wise, when it comes to accessing data, 47.2, it's very good. It really is. However, almost 200 is a lot better. And being able to have access to that when you're paying for it is a plus going on from there. Now, depending on times of days and everything, that kind of stuff, that plays a big factor as well, too, when going from there. So I'm just letting everybody know that, so forth. So, I hope everybody was able to take, if you're looking into getting AT&T services, I hope this is able to help you in the St. Louis market with a review. If you're looking at their services, kind of going from there. If there's something you want to see, comment below and ask me, and I'll try to do that for you. Subscribe to our channel if you like this content. Give this video a big like, and I hope everybody enjoys this review, and I will see you guys all at the next stream that I do.